will be allowed to vote for your country's leader, but you cannot have a sip of alcohol. You are now legally allowed to be responsible for someone else's life by adoption, but you cannot have a sip of alcohol. You are now legally allowed to kill and be killed for the sake of your country, but you cannot have a sip, even a tiniest drop of alcohol. I am here to argue against the minimum legal drinking age. According to centurycouncil.org, a site that is dedicated to prevent drunk driving and underage drinking, drinking under the legal age refers to the consumption of beverage alcohol defined as a can or a bottle of beer, a glass of wine or a wine cooler, or a shot of liquor or a mixed drink with liquor in it by those who are 20 years of age or younger. Around 4 years ago, an issue in regards to the National Minimum Drinking Age Act, or MLD 21, began to stir a national debate on whether the law should be amended. The country was divided between those who want the minimum legal age of drinking to be lowered to at least the age of 18, and the other half who strongly feels that it is best for everyone to keep the drinking age as it is. Today I am going to tackle the issue of the drinking age, its problems, causes, and solutions. More than 75 years ago, prohibition, a law that banned alcohol nationwide, was passed with the intentions of completely getting rid of alcohol-related issues in the country. This law, however, was later on repealed because of its ineffectiveness. It did not get rid of alcohol, worse, it brought it to the black market. It made criminals out of people who are trying to make a living out of a drink. It also forced some people to find alternative ways to obtain it, such as making homemade recipes for alcohol. This imposed a higher health risk because the homemade alcohol isn't tested by experts. Now a similar law is back to haunt us. For 18, 19, and 20-year-olds, a law that says they cannot drink alcohol is no different than prohibition. It did not used to be this way though. It used to be that states mandated their own laws in regards to alcohol. This changed when Federal Aid Highway Act was passed. Under this act, states that won't impose a minimum drinking age of 21 are subjected to forfeit 10% of their highway funds. Having a federal drinking age, however, did not stop those who are under the age of 21 to obtain or consume alcohol. What it did is that it brought drinking to where the law banished it. It brought it to places where the law or any other responsible adult wouldn't be there to control it. According to AmicusInitiative.org, a culture of dangerous, clandestine binge drinking, often conducted off-campus, has developed. Alcohol education that mandates abstinence as the only legal option has not resulted in significant constructive behavioral change among our students. Adults under 21 are deemed capable of voting, signing contracts, serving on juries, and enlisting in the military, but are told they are not mature enough to have a beer. By choosing to use fake IDs, students make ethical compromises that erode respect of the law. Alcohol drinking under the legal age has been so widespread it's now the norm. The federal legal drinking age hasn't stopped people who are under the age of 21 in obtaining and drinking alcohol. If anything, this law has just pushed minors to break a law that has been deemed ineffective even by the experts. In his interview with 60 Minutes, John McCardle, former president of Middlebury College in Vermont, said that this law has been an abysmal failure. It hasn't reduced or eliminated alcohol drinking. It has simply driven it underground, behind closed doors, and into the most risky and least manageable of settings. Drinking settings for teens are usually in places where there is no responsible adult present to supervise and maintain control. This is mostly because of the fact that according to the law, they are not allowed to drink alcohol, and they know that if it's against the law, their parents would simply not tolerate it. And quite frankly, teens find drinking alcohol cool